I got one more question now that I think
now
about
he
it.
make up his
This
own.
is a little bit different. Can we do a near future for Trump, like a card reading, like for what the next month holds for Trump?
Okay, I have to tell you. Good evening, my friends. It's me, Violetta, psychic from Red Deer, Alberta, Canada. My son Leszek will be asking me questions. We are welcoming spring, and it's so snowy. We still have snow, so nothing that reminds us of spring, but it's coming.
Okay, so it's 7 p.m. on March 21st, right now.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on in the Trump White House at the moment?
Trump is furious. He is, well, I'm seeing this as a symbol of being upset. Something is not the way he wanted, and he is talking to himself like he wants to convince himself that he is in control of the situation. Why?
How is Melania doing right now?
Like a mouse running away to her room, and she doesn't want to see him. When he is in a mood like that, I bet she is in her room and... Why?
Well, I'm just curious.
Uh-huh.
Trump, like a bunch of lead FBI people are leaving the investigation right now, the Mueller investigation, and going back to their regular positions. Is the Mueller investigation wrapping up?
One, two, three. Three major things are done. I think Mueller already gave yesterday the package of information to Ray.
Who's Ray? William Barr?
Oh, Barr, sorry, William Barr. Yeah, to William Barr. And it's like electrical cords, so they have to rewire this 3 different ways. One probably to connect with White House, another one with Senate, who is the third wiring. I don't know.
The House.
The House, that's what I mean. Oh, the Senate, House is supposed to be the same thing, kind of. And
or it could be the people also.
To what the version it will be for the people, for the news. So there are 3 wires that they have to send through. 3 different wires.
How bad is this for Trump?
He feels like the snakes are climbing on him. He feels like in a cage full of snakes, and the snakes are climbing on him. And he is germophobic, so he feels really not happy.
Wait, so are you saying that the Mueller investigation is finished?
Okay.
Is the Mueller investigation finished?
The light is... It's an old lamp, oil lamp.
Yeah.
The light is coming. It's not everything, because it will be brighter light. And so the flame is going on. I saw Mueller today for a moment when he was driving his car, and they make comments that it's odd that he's driving by himself. And I thought his energy was like a young, vibrant guy who, I did my job. Now it's kind of, leave me alone. I think he's proud what he did. And so they were debating that he was eating in his office, the lunch. But I had the feeling when he came, I saw him in the car for seconds.
Yeah, the paparazzi took a picture of him.
And I thought, it's a guy who achieved the Mount Everest and he's back and he's happy. Like he feels that he did what he was supposed to do. Like the weight from his shoulders is on someone else.
What do the cards say?
And we said, you asked me before if it will be done by the first and second moon.
Yeah.
You remember yesterday was the full moon?
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know how much Barr had the time to go through all those things. Because to read those pages, it's not that easy. Yeah, someone will feel like, okay. I think Trump will feel like he's a prisoner in his own castle. That's Trump feeling like that. Isolated, like hermit. Good harvest and for the Mueller and time to relax and debate. They will be debating now what they have to do. I bet Mueller wants to interrogate Trump. He wants to ask him more questions. Probably that's another side of the story. He wants him to give his own version.
Well, it's funny because I saw in the news last night after we did our reading that they're asking Giuliani for his documents as well.
Oh, so we said that Giuliani was hiding,
preparing for a
that he got the shock and...
Yeah. Trump wants to raise taxes on imported cars. What will be the most major consequence of this action?
You know, stretching everything two ways. So yes, he will put the embargo on another cars and they will be putting the same taxes on American cars. They will be stretching to the limits and Americans will be stuck with driving only American cars. And other countries will be still negotiating between themselves. So
Trump is isolating America.
Isolating, and then he made these prices for steel and aluminium so high, those companies are running away because they can't afford to build the cars in USA.
Mm-hmm. Under Trump's direction, the White House has stopped cooperating with the House Oversight Committee and are not handing over any requested documents. Will Trump's White House be forced to surrender the documents?
There will be like you put bees under the glass, so they are crazy in the glass, but I see two of them running away, so there will be some people who will give the informations. But most of them will be sitting on the dome of glass and you can watch them. Mm. They can't live for too long that way. They try to put the bee, well, we did when we were young, in the jar.
Yeah.
She wouldn't even bite you, sting you. So they will be powerless. Eventually the bee under the dome will not have any power to sting. They will be vulnerable. And eventually those documents will have to reach the House. It is just that he thinks he can control them. And the two bees run away from there.
Once you said Hope Hicks was the weak link in Trump's White House, and she would end up giving everything she knows about Trump. She is now cooperating with the House Democratic probe. What is the juiciest piece of information she is giving about Trump?
Yeah, I remember I said Mueller will pull her by her hair and she will be obeying.
So what's the juiciest thing she's going to give?
A lot of dots, so she will give a lot. I think about the tablets, about who he was communicating with. So many information.
She knows about his medications?
She knows, I think, because I can see her even helping him with bringing the medication to his room. So she was well oriented with everything. He trusted her. And she has a taste for bad boys. It's her weakness. She is very feminine and she likes bad, extremely strong men, but not good values.
Yeah.
Lewandowski was her lover and he was married. Porter was her good friend that Trump was jealous about. And I think Trump was somehow on the list too. That's my feeling.
So this is an important question. Is there a sealed indictment of Trump awaiting him once he leaves office? Because they can't prosecute a sitting president.
They have, and they have to make some, it's like dean at the university has that code, specific code.
For ceremonies?
For ceremonies. So after the next president will be inaugurated, the ceremony.
Oh.
Instead of going by plane, he might go to, hello, we are waiting for you.
So as soon as the next president is...
That's what I see, the dean's code.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sometimes you can, everyone can have different opinion about my visions because this is my way of translating, but I think that's what they are planning. I heard that the Democrats want to change the rules, so even if he will be 86 more years,
yeah,
they still will be making sure that the indictments will be waiting for him.
I got one more question now that I think
now
about
he
it.
make up his
This
own.
is a little bit different. Can we do a near future for Trump, like a card reading, like for what the next month holds for Trump?
Okay. I have to tell you, last night I couldn't sleep, and I was thinking about him too, and McCain. And I saw an odd situation. I saw McCain putting McCain putting Cain under his leg, and Trump was flipping.
Is Trump going to fall?
It was like he was falling. And I thought, oh, good for you, McCain.
It'd be funny if he trips in public, though. Like
That's what I thought. And I thought, well, maybe I should share this because it looks like McCain is doing this for some fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we will do regular reading the way I'm always doing.
Sure.
Okay. Cut the cards. And the bottom card. I don't have.
I'll keep it in the.
I don't have the glass. Okay.
Keep it in the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. And now I will spread the cards. And when I'm doing over the Skype, I ask people to count. So count to 3.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
And this will be what he is thinking about. And now from 1 to 9.
1.
This is the message for Trump. Angel of Justice is watching you. That's the message for Trump. All about the money will be coming. He knows that that's on his mind. Is his family protected? Is the money protected? He thinks the grass is greener somewhere else. He's debating how to run away, how to change the locum where he is living. I have to take this away because there is no room enough. At the beginning, the sun will be still shining on him, so he will be still okay, very cautious, very careful.
Oh, that's it.
Okay. Where is my 9 card?
You might have to double this up.
Okay. 8.
Oh, we missed one?
I think so.
Okay.
I'll pull 1 card. On 9. So the sun will be shining on him. He will be very cautious what he is doing, how he is taking steps, because his advisors in the White House will be watching his every step. It will be about his wealth, and it will be about, there was another one. Okay, we will put that one at the end. About sharing the money, how he was getting the money and from. They were coming from different country. He will be backstabbed he will be really hurt, cheated and hurt. He was cheating and he will be hurt. This is cheating card for me, very often. I'm always advising women if someone is cheating.
3 cheating cards in a row.
It
Is there any more cheating cards in the
no.
deck?
He will be crying. And woman, I wonder if
There's always a woman in the...
I wonder if Hope Hicks,
Yeah.
no, Hope Hicks is going to be the giver of those information. Maybe even Melania. Maybe Melania would
Ivanka too, to protect the business.
She will be probably on the same bench as the rest of the family.
Who is the woman? And what does she signify? That's 2 questions.
Loneliness. Woman in the window. That will be probably
Woman in the window?
Woman in the window observer. That probably is, I don't know how busy with her life is Hope Hicks. And how busy is Melania is not too busy. Everyone is laughing how she has a lot of information. She don't need to testify against Trump. But it's a woman behind the window who is observing everything. And Hope Hicks was observer too.
So what does this woman signify? What's her role in Trump's future?
Nothing. She don't want to be related, to be in his future. She wants to cut that off. The roof over the head is not protecting her, so there is the structure but no roof. So he is not going to be in her life anymore. He is not going to protect her. Melania's life he's not going to be, if she would divorce him, and Hope Hicks' life is already going different direction. So one of those 2 women will be the main player.
Okay.
Melania has a son with him, so she will try to be, but I don't think she loves him. And the money will be gone by that time.
Oh, the money's always going to be in some foreign account somewhere.
Okay.
Okay, that's
Thank you
it.
so much for watching. I would like to invite you to the private reading with me. Please visit www.psychicvioletta.com. Click Book Online, choose the type of reading, choose the length, choose the date and the time, fill out your informations, click the Pay Now button with your credit card or debit card, and you're all done.